Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. How are you guys? We're going to get some soulmate messages from your soulmate and your person. What is going on? Feel free to watch all three. I feel like it's all going to kind of like envelop and overlap in one another anyway, and everything's going to be kind of quick. But if you want to pick a particular group, here's your choice. Chemistry, the attraction you feel is mutual. Soulmate, your soulmate loves and accepts and respects you unconditionally. And true love, this love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. Loving it. And you guys, a quick update. If you go over on my IG, I'm having the super fire sale. I have like a quarter of the jewelry listed. It's already like 40 pieces. Every single piece is like 50 to 70% off, so I don't have to list it and do all the the kind of hardship of getting everything up and listed on Etsy. It can be very time consuming and take days. Like I was saying in my other videos, I found a duffel bag of stuff that I completed during like quarantine. Beautiful stuff, but I just put it away after I made it. And I was like, I'll list it, I'll get everything in the store. And then I realized, this is kind of a sign. Why don't we have it like a great fire sale for everybody? Every piece being $20 and it's normally $60, $70. Beautiful necklaces I started with. I haven't even gotten to the rings and the other pieces. So go on over there and check it out on SparKrist 11 over there. Really exciting. I love spring for jewelry because I feel like it just enhances pieces. It's not too hot, so it doesn't feel cumbersome or burdensome. It doesn't get cold like it does in the winter, and then it's hidden by sweaters and coats, so it's the perfect time. So you guys, we are going to start with chemistry, and we're going to see what is coming in on this. I'll give these a good shuffle too. And then what I'm going to do besides these two, I'm going to pull in and use one of my favorite tarot decks. So you guys, for number one, you also have healing. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. You're going through a healing process. This helps us not get inundated by overshadowing events. If one thing goes wrong and they say something negative to us in our process, or we think negative thoughts, guess what? We can emit or emote those to our soulmate or to the universe. We're not ready. We need more preparation time. So let's address anything. This could be an inferiority complex because we had a mother or father that was always saying we weren't good enough, we wouldn't amount to, whatever it is. It's all these doubts and fears and lower vibrations that block us. So you might need to address something. You might have in the past been a people pleaser, giving, and it distorts the relationship. Therefore, you're the one that's highly invested as opposed to the other person. Just something needs a quick take a look at it, address it, and say, this is a new phase. I feel strong. I feel good. Lean on your inner circle this time. Also get some expert advice on things. Oftentimes I'm finding what happens is we just can kind of be emitting in the beginning process of this that there is a lack mentality, which has a kind of like smack of desperation, like, oh, once this is here, everything else will be fine. That's not how it should work. We should be aligned with our higher purpose, be on our path, feel good about who we are, and then have all this come in, because I feel like, this is just going to put you in a state of wonderfulness. Yeah, see, your intuition's already on fire. You already know the answer you seek. You already know what needs a little confirmation for yourself. It could be your confidence. It's how you see yourself. It could be body issues. For some of you guys, I feel like, you're coming into your strongest self, and you're going to just realize this healing is taking place, but we do have to honor it. Everything is a unique life phase, and we do need to care for that. There you go. There's your intuition. Your intuition's going to help guide you within this. Muse of materials. Oh, I love that. And 7 of materials too. So you guys, what this is saying right now, stand your ground and set your boundaries. So this is important. Start to practice with family and friends. If somebody is overreaching or always kind of like inserting themselves in your life or business, stand up for yourself in a beautiful, unique, yet strong way. Just say, you know what? I really want to keep my own counsel in this. I feel like I've got all the cogs in the right thing, and I just want to kind of stay in my lane. But thank you for your advice. That's all. We don't have to be stay out of my business. We don't have to be harsh. We don't have to be, and we definitely don't need to take any critical people's advice at this time, because a lot of people want to chime in, but intuitively with the intuition and the moon card, you're going to know 100%. Look at this. Beautiful. Ace of inspiration. The universe is going to be verifying all these cues and clues to you and letting you know, guess what? Your person is on the way. All you have to do is emit a loving vibration. It's kind of like a honing beacon that says, I am ready. I am prepared. And let's find out a little bit about your soulmate. I feel like they're coming in within 7 months for sure. Look at this. 6 of inspiration. I feel like a lot of these people are June babies. You're going to have some Cancers in there. I definitely feel that, there's this loving, thoughtful, soulful vibration to this person. But again, you wouldn't settle for anything less. Again, you're dumping, dropping, and removing any dead weight from your life. People that don't inspire you, places that don't inspire you, jobs, worrisome habits, things that have kept you back. You're starting to release this, and this is kind of like why you're becoming this beautiful conduit of love and being able to magnetize your soulmate to you. You're doing this work, you're doing this healing, you're recognizing what needs switching up, and you're really listening to your higher power right now, and spirits and guides that are saying you deserve everything. You are worthy, you are unbelievable, you are unique. Again, you're going to feel abundance flowing in as well, because I feel like you might have had some fears about money or abundance and monetary flow, and now that's being removed, and now you can just focus on this. The healing, your intuition, pulling all this in, you're at your strongest self. Get ready. It's just a revisionary time. Get support from people that listen. Also, readers, a good love reading would probably get you situated too, so you can feel like this is exactly what you need. Again, the attraction that you feel, and immediately that's how you're going to know as well. That's kind of like your indicator, group 1. So beautiful energy. If you're new to my channel, you guys, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below as well if you need a private read or anything else. Everything is up there and going and flowing, and I would love for you to come over to IG and get in on all those special deals that are taking place too. And I'm probably going to list a new reading special too. I had one in mind. It's called the Blooming Spring Read, where this is just all the momentum and things that you need to push forward, to have acceptance, forward momentum in bringing in just abundance, blockages being removed, all of that. And I'm going to work on that tonight, and I'll have that up there too. So now we're going to go on to number 2, you guys. Your soulmate. Your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you unconditionally. This is something we need to know deep down in our hearts, that we are not here to be criticized, because this is one of the things that I thought was really cute when I was watching these bunch of men being asked, what's a deal breaker? What do you feel? And they're like, well, I'm just fearful that I'm going to be judged, or people are going to find weird things like this habit gross, or this is a deal breaker, whatever. Because people they have illnesses, they have sleep problems, some snore, some whatever it is. They always feel like they're going to be judged critically and they're going to fall short. Instead, know that everybody has foibles, everybody has idiosyncratic behaviors, and to feel good. And this is something you're going to start to feel in your soulmate journey right now. Everything happens for a reason. So if you aren't invited somewhere and it hurts your feelings, know that that is a healthy void for something else to take place. If someone you meet initially isn't as into the relationship as you are, no, that person isn't meant for you. That person is probably a grasping, entitled wanker. It's like, people always will put their best foot forward, but after a while you'll really see it for what it is. Because what happens is we can start to put on rose-colored lenses for what we want to be, but isn't actually the truth of the matter, right? I've noticed this when I was younger. If there was somebody I really, really liked, I realized, this person is never going to grow up, and they just really want to always hang with their buddies and surf and do things. They'd rather spend time with themselves, hanging out, drinking, or be with their buddies with you. But it was a hard time. It was a hard thing to rationalize and see the truth of when you're in that, like I call it the golden spectrum. That's the first month or 2 of the relationship, where you just see all the good things, because that adrenaline and that dopamine is all in that. But you're going to notice, okay, this is or isn't meant for me, and you're going to know. You've done the work, so now this beautiful abundance is flowing to you, because also you've learned this spiritual lesson. That is that whatever we expect, whatever we live by, wherever our compass is pointing, whatever we focus on is what is coming our way. That is just how it works. And we need to remember this, because it is just how things are. You have a beautiful 3 of Cups. I love this. You're going to need a little time alone. Your messages are coming in. I love this deck so much. It's just so beautiful and happy and harmonious. I absolutely love this. So let's start with the Page of Inspiration. You're going to start to get messages that inspire you to do things that put you along this path of love, where you feel good, unencumbered, you feel light, you feel creative, you feel good. So all these sparks are going to come up, and you'll realize that is the alchemy of you being in the right place at the right time. This is all coming. You're going to feel good social energy. You're going to feel, charming, happy, confident, like you're really welcome for who you are, and you feel like you can be your authentic self, and that's huge. But you'll also need that drawback time where you plug into who you truly are and what has meaning. I always have to address this. If I do this, how am I going to feel about this? If I say this, how am I going to feel 5 minutes from now? Is this worth my effort? you know, as somebody who can be a problem solver for other people, I'll have, say, 20 people on IG DMing me different things. I have to prioritize. I have to be like, is this going to is this person going to take this on board and listen? Is this important? Is this a true cry for help, or is this just an attention seeking gesture? Like, I have to filter through all this and intuit this. And by spending time alone and meditating, I find the answers very quickly, as you will too. Does this person, but because for you guys, definitely, I feel like you're going to know with this Justice card right away, you are going to feel it intrinsically, this is my person. So you're going to have to discard some suitors. You're going to have people coming up and you're like, whoa, this is way off the mark. You know, there'll be things where we don't trick ourselves anymore. Just because someone has a gorgeous face and demeanor and they're funny, that doesn't mean they're a good person or meant for us. You know, this is about high compatibility. You will be at ease in kind of the same locomotion, like chugging along. You'll feel good. Both oars in the water going in the same direction right away. Some of your signs, you guys, I feel for you too, that are going to be, it's weird, I see a lot of oceanic creatures. I see a lot of fish, octopus, sharks. You're going to see a lot of this imagery come up. Whales, a lot of beautiful nautical symbolism for you. I feel like that's the flow of water that's coming in, because I definitely feel like your beloved has a lot of water in their chart. They're excellent communicators. They go with the flow. They're sentimental. They're loving. And you're going to go through a sentimental phase as well. I feel like you're going to be looking back through old photos and be so touched and feeling. It's a very feeling state of things, and things are going to start to go your way really beautifully as well, group 2. So I'm loving that energy for you guys. I love that. If you're new to my channel, welcome. That is you guys. We're going to do some more stuff on this later, but I like to keep it short and sweet, because what happens is when it gets over detailed, I almost get in a hyper aware state of too many details. So I'm just trying to keep this simplistic, but know that whoever you are now is specifically perfect for your soulmate. You don't need to change. No, I definitely feel for this group and the rest of them that your quirkiness or things that you think are problematic, or you perceive them to be shortcomings, are actually beautiful quirks that other people, and definitely your soulmate, finds amazing, you guys, for sure. So that is you. Again, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. All my links are down below. Go on over and get in on all of the jewelry sales, the super 70% off fire sale over on IG. It's SparKrist 11. I'm excited. So now we're going to go on to number 3, and I'm going to breathe and slow down because I'm getting hyper. All right, so let's see. Here's your 2 messages about your, and I love this because sometimes we forget. We think we have to be this like, oh, hyper prepared and wonderfully smooth person. But it's your vulnerability and knowing you can be completely vulnerable and open with this person. Not only is going to be an indicator for you, but also for them. They're going to feel right away. They can cry in front of you and feel, you know, you are a gentle, loving companion to them, and vice versa. You're just going to feel like super safe right away. Like, this person wouldn't judge me. This person would never do anything to harm me, which is wonderful. Your true love may already be part of your life. For some of you guys, these are people you have feelings for, and you're just trying to get indicators like, is now the right time? But I feel like this is like a divided kind of read. Half of you, they are already here. They're in your life. They help you out physically with things. Some of you guys mentally. Some of them are teachers. Some of them are people that are coaching you in some way. It could be for physical strength. It could be through gyms. For some of you guys, it could be people that you're just meeting online and something just sparked off. But there is something that's amazing with them, because your card, the first one that got flipped over, is this Star card, your wish. They suit you in so many ways, shapes, and forms, and or will. From the moment you meet them, you will feel calm, like, this is my wish come true. From the physical to the spiritual to the mental, where you just feel the compatibility and the companionship just arriving and feeling so warm and loving. And also the Hierophant, like, they just have all the keys to open all those doors to your excitement, to your passion, to your creativity, to the endeavors, life endeavors you want. You'll have a lot of familiar and compatible ideas on everything from like decorating to ideas to aesthetics to like things that you love, movies. All of these things are really going to come in a really beautiful way. Wow, you have a lot of major arcana killer cards here. Also, you will be feeling at your utmost. You will feel like you are having a serious glow up. Like, wow, any attempts at these things I had in the past were like nowhere near as epic. Like if you're just picking up a paintbrush, if you're starting to sing, if you're starting to exercise, you feel like things are, you know, doubled up, like times two. Like, wow, where I'd have to in the past exert a lot of effort for a success, now it's like minimal effort for major success and things. You just feel good. It's all coming to you because you are in this beautiful flow state. You know you deserve this. You know that it's your time and you feel good. A fluid, you know, a really fluid movement. Like sometimes this happens to me. I go through these peaks and valleys during the day. Like when I had that weird feeling when I woke up, like something was like stuffed up and I was moving really slow. I was like, oh, things took great effort. And then I was like, you know, it'll make you feel better. And I swear if it didn't just help me, I was like, go out and just start playing volleyball and laugh and have your crazy times you have with Hagen and do the things you said you would for Ian and help him with the food, and you'll start to feel better. You'll mentally be lifted, your spiritual be lifted, then the physical is all connected. And that's exactly what happened. And that's what's happening in this. It's like whatever was hidden, those little clues and cues that help you get in that kind of mojo in that path for feeling stimulated in a healthy, happy way, it's going to be occurring because your high vibration is pulling in this love. They already feel it, and you probably feel those threads, you know, just kind of pulling on you in the right direction. You feeling high vibrational, and then it just all elevating from there, group 3. So beautiful. Wow. Beautiful energy for sure. So if you guys, wow, I was like, I'll just pull one more, and there you go, another one. Ace of Emotions. You just feeling like your cup is constantly being refilled and refueled, but by you, by concerted effort, by monitoring your thoughts, by doing things you know are going to improve your mental state and your state of well-being. And then it all just like, it's like you're on an escalator. You're just going up and up and up and up, and everything along the way that you need to pluck off those trees, good ideas, creativity, good judgment are just all falling in your lap, and you deserve this. It is your time. It's your golden kind of spectrum time where you're like, I feel so good and I don't have to work nearly as hard as I used to, because you're in this flow state. So gorgeous energy, group 3. Again, if you guys are new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. Go on over to IG and get in on all the good jewelry, mega fire sale. You guys are the absolute best. Thank you for your love and support. All my links are down below if you need a private read. All my info is on there for a Patreon if you'd like to support. You guys are the absolute best. Thanks so much.